Let me be blunt. You are probably hiring your AI interaction designer all wrong. You're likely scanning resumes for the same old UX or UI keywords, looking for slick portfolios filled with glossy app mockups, treating this role as just another flavor of product designer. You are searching for a painter when you actually need an alchemist. An AI interaction designer isn't just someone who makes interfaces pretty. They are the crucial bridge between human intuition and machine logic. Think about the last time you used a truly frustrating chatbot or a voice assistant that completely misunderstood you. The failure was deeper, a failure of conversation, a failure of logic, a failure of empathy. Hiring the right person makes your product feel magical. The wrong hire makes it feel like a poorly programmed machine. They directly impact customer satisfaction, retention, and ultimately your bottom line. The core responsibility of an AI interaction designer is to choreograph the intricate dance between human and artificial intelligence. They design dialogue structures, define the AI's personality, and map complex conversational pathways that account for ambiguity and user error. In the next section, we'll decode the real skills you must hire for and how to test them. So, how do you separate the true AI interaction designers from the pretenders? First and foremost, a deep, practical understanding of human-computer interaction principles is non-negotiable. This is the bedrock. Pair that with fluency in conversational design, creating dialogue flows and interaction models for non-visual interfaces. They must understand the fundamentals of NLP and NLU, intents, entities, sentiment, and model limitations. Not a machine learning engineer, but able to talk credibly with AI engineers about constraints and trade-offs. Nice to have data analysis and experimentation skills, A/B tests, performance metrics, transcript analysis, exposure to platforms like Dialogflow, Rasa, or bot framework, and basic Python shortens ramp-up time. Their portfolio should show systems thinking, flowcharts, state diagrams, conversation specs, not just polished screens. Ask them to deconstruct a complex interaction problem, not to demo pretty screens. For example, walk me through how you design a food ordering chatbot that handles ambiguous requests like, "I want something spicy but not too expensive." A strong candidate will whiteboard logic, consider edge cases, define entities, and plan clarifying questions. Top soft skills, radical empathy for users, engineers, and stakeholders. They must advocate for multiple perspectives, relentless curiosity, and problem solving. They see broken conversations as puzzles to solve. They must be master translators, explain trade-offs to engineers, data scientists, product managers, and executives without panic. Ask them to explain a complex AI concept in simple terms. If they can bridge teams. Design interviews to reveal traits in action, give a real-world scenario, and watch their diagnosis, questions, and plan. Example scenario. Our customer service chatbot has a 40% failure rate on return policy questions. Data shows users use slang and express frustration. How would you tackle it? A weak candidate jumps to interface fixes. A strong candidate asks, "Can I see the chat logs? What's the current conversational flow? What are the technical constraints of our NLU model?" A short, job-relevant take-home test, no more than a few hours, can be revealing. Provide messy user utterances and ask them to group intents, extract entities, and map unhappy paths. The artifact matters less than the explanation of their thinking, assumptions, and trade-offs. Use a structured interview scorecard aligned to the hard and soft skills you define to ensure fairness and comparability. Ask the same core behavioral and scenario questions for every candidate. That reduces bias and strengthens defensibility. Recap. Prioritize HCI and conversation design. Check NLP literacy. Test systems thinking. Probe empathy and collaboration. And use structured assessments. Next, where to find these people and how to vet them fairly. Section 4, Sourcing and Signals. LinkedIn and job boards are a start, but your best candidates are often passive. Go where they congregate: HCI and conversational AI conferences, CHI, CSCW, and niche online communities for conversational AI, voice design, and computational linguistics. Top 3 channels: 1. LinkedIn for reach. 2. Voice conversational AI communities and forums for specialists. 3. HCI conferences and academic networks for deep expertise. Don't filter out linguists, cognitive scientists, psychologists, creative writers, or playwrights. These backgrounds map directly to conversational craft. Once you have candidates, Use structured interview scorecards and consistent core questions to compare apples to apples. Pitfalls. Over-indexing on pedigree is a lazy proxy for talent. Instead, probe specific contributions and challenges they solved. Rushing the process to fill roles often leads to costlier mishires. Involve engineers and product managers in the assessment. Schedule a collaborative whiteboarding exercise to observe listening, building on ideas, and handling critique. These predict team success. To evaluate motivation, ask, "What about this role and our challenges genuinely excites you?" And describe the work environment where you were most productive. These are compliant and reveal fit. Weak. I'm passionate about AI and your company seems great. Strong. I improved user trust in recommendations and increased adoption by 15%. I want to bring that here. A structured, evidence-focused process makes hiring fairer and more defensible. If it's overwhelming, get expert help to refine your process. Subscribe, and if you need hires now, visit peopleteam.com hiring.